Welcome to this tutorial on how to change the color of one of our mini sofas. We're going to make it very quick and easy. This is not the only way you can do this, but it's a very easy way. The first thing we're gonna do is click Select. Then click Select and Mask. And now make sure the plus sign is checked on the top left corner. And we are going to click on the areas that we want to select. Sometimes Photoshop needs more information, so instead of clicking, you have to kind of paint the area. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that. I'm not going to do this perfect on this first selection, because I want to show you how to fix certain areas when Photoshop cannot do it perfect. Right here, I'm just dragging the mouse, kind of like painting with a brush. We can see that Photoshop selected parts of the kid's body. So in order to deselect those areas, we go here, to the top left and click the minus sign, which will subtract from the selection. And we do the same. We can paint on those areas that we want to subtract. Sometimes this process is much easier. It's difficult for Photoshop with this particular image, because the clothes of the boy are very similar in color to the mini sofa. It's good that it's not perfect, so I can show you how to fix it later. Click OK and we have our selection. We have some trouble areas as you can see here. That's great because I'm going to show you how to fix that. So now we create a hue saturation mask. We go to the properties and check colorize. There you go. The selection gets colorized. From the properties we can change the hue, the saturation, and the lightness. Let's say we want to match the color of the sofa with the background color of the wall. We move the hue slider to blue. And then change the saturation and the lightness to match our color. Okay, let's say we are happy with the colors. Now we have to fix these problematic areas from the selection that we got before. In order to do that, we are going to click on the mask and we are going to work with the brush tool. If the foreground color for the brush is white, it is going to add color. If the foreground color for the brush is black, it is going to remove color. And because we're working with the brush tool, you have great control. We can change the size of the brush very easily with the square brackets on the keyboard. Very easy. We paint with the black brush to remove color and we paint with the white brush to add color. Of course, you can be as precise as you need to be. This is just a quick example and I'm doing it very fast and not so tidy. There are some areas where you need to add, so we change the foreground color of the brush to white. And we paint on the areas that we need to add color. Make sure the opacity and the flow of the brush is 100%. In most cases, that's what you're going to use. There may be some instances where you want to change that too, but that's for when you need to be too precise. In areas with shadow, it's very easy to do. You don't have to be careful at all if you don't want to. There you go. That was pretty easy. Keep in mind that this is not a full resolution image. This is a web version of the image that Susie Dow gave us to use on the product page for this mini sofa. As you can see, when I zoom in a little, it gets pixelated pretty easy. Shout out to Susie Dow Photography for such an incredible image. This is the actual size of the image. That's pretty good, right? And if you want to keep playing with the colors, just go to the mask and keep playing with the sliders. Now you know, if you have one color of our mini sofas, you have them all. Go to newbornstudioprops.com and get your mini sofa today. Thank you for watching.